All right. What's up, fam? Welcome back to more DayZ. My name's Raven from the Sky. Looking kind of gloomy. So it might rain. But we're going to keep on keeping on, all right? Oh, it was worth a shot. Thought I'd find some water or something. Get my pistol out, I know. Oh, cargo pants. Yep. I think it's a must now. Or jeans. I guess jeans may be better for the insulation, right? Right. Let's see. Anything? Nope. Let's keep it moving. Keep my pistol out. No, that's not. I got the AK on my back, but see the pistol. It's light, mobile, compact, and I feel like I move faster with it versus the AK. And don't. This is the 357, not the Glock or the IJ70. You can try your luck with this thing. This thing is insanely powerful. But you gotta hit the target, obviously. I mean, insane. I think it was a season 1 or 2. A dude plopped me. He followed me. And when he came through, I think I can't remember if I was fully geared or not. I know I had gear. But I mean, he dropped, bop, bop, 2 shots. I've dropped people, bop, bop, 2 shot, 1 to 2. Sometimes 1 for the headshot. This thing is insane. I wouldn't take on a squad of bandits unless you just quick draw McGraw and go pow, 1, pow, pow. Nail them all in 1 bullet. And even then, more likely, a crew of veterans that are bandits are going to be fully geared. So, that's when I pop this AK off my back and go to town, yo. Go down swinging. But hey, there's absolutely nothing wrong with a tactical retreat. I've done that a whole while ago, episodes ago. I can't remember what episode it was, but basically, I'm trotting along like you see me, like I'm doing now, like you see, and I hear the car come up behind me. So I do this, and he missed. And he stopped the car about to where you see that shed, about that distance. I took up off the, dude, 2 people got out, I took up that hill, took off up the hill. Can't talk for some reason. Blah, 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 blah. Gotta unleash your inner radio host. Inner radio host have the gift of gab, the vocab. Alright? Jam pistol still there. But and then they was trying to snipe me and missed all their shots. Didn't hit me once. That made me think back like maybe I should have took them on. I probably would have won. But like I said, you come across somebody who's a potato but have all the best loot, they can still win, and you could be a veteran because they have the best gear. It's just the rotten luck you can have sometimes. So I didn't want to take my chances. I said, yeah, you know what? We're going to take a tactical retreat up the hill. I was on my way down here. Honestly. It was this character, too. Went up the hill and lost him. They didn't even follow me. And another part of the reason is I didn't have enough ammo, I felt like, to really take them on. Like the ammo I do now, it depends on how many people. I know it was at least 2. It felt like I saw a third one, but it was at least 2. And so with at least 2 people, yeah, you have a chance with a 357 and a freaking AK or KA-74 on your back. Fully auto. This KA is gonna take down one person. Well placed shots, mind you. I'm not to shoot all over the place and you graze the guy's ear. Of course he's not gonna die. But if you well placed shots, you're gonna take him out. And this 357 to deal with the other guy. The heck was that? So I'm hearing noises. Helicopter crash. That's what that was. You play this game long enough, you'll really you can figure out what the noises were. Because it was like pop, 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 and then you hear a big bang, and it's not gunshots. It's an explosion. That's a helicopter crash. I know it spawned good loot as well. But just watch out for other players. Of course, zombies are going to swarm because the occupants of the helicopter died in the crash. So that makes sense why they'd be there. But if you heard it, other players have heard it too. Remember that. So if you make it there first, be on guard. If you want to play it safe, don't rush it immediately. I was back that way. Don't rush it immediately. Take your binoculars out and kind of survey the area. See if you see players doing this, creeping up. Because I caught one guy doing that. Can't remember if it was doing an episode or doing a stream. Food can still there. Y'all remember that unknown food can? Caught the guy doing the stream. I think it was either doing the stream or doing an episode. He didn't see me because I was where the crash was. It was like one of those giant haystacks, and I was by the angle. I was like behind the haystack, but I saw him creep up. Pop, pop. See ya. Took some whatever he had on him, some of his loot. Looted the helicopter spawn. Choo. Got out of there. That stuff is still where I've been here, still there. Man, there must be nobody on. It'd be a good time to play this once it's what in about a month, Starfield drops. I know everybody's gonna be playing that. Everything's gonna be dried up. This is Bethesda's. This is their next major title. This is the first major title we've had since. Shoot. I mean, single player, or is it? I don't know if it's a multiplayer. Can't remember if it's Starfield. If they said Starfield was gonna be multiplayer or not. I think it's single player. But anyway, it's the first like AAA single player title we've had since what? Fallout 4? And Fallout 76 I don't think counts. I'm not sure, it had such a bad launch. That doesn't mean it wasn't a AAA title. I know that, but I mean like on the scale of Skyrim and Fallout. I mean that's a Fallout game, but I mean the single player ones. They said they focused on Starfield, and it was like, well, Skyrim, Elder Scrolls 6 is still a ways away. He was saying at least 6 years. That's a whole nother generation. We might not even get that. Might not. Because, games still releasing on PS4 and Xbox One. We might not even get that. Might not this generation, but it might come out, for next gen and then this one when it finally does launch. It was that far away. let's head on head on back. Oh, matter of fact, oh, we can swap. Badly damaged. Glad I looked in there. That wasn't there before. I think that bad one was. That might have been where I got the one I had on my back, the badly damaged one from. Let's check to see if any seeds are in here. I'll take that. Cut out the seeds. Start stocking up with this so we get a garden going. Need a water bottle. See, when you don't need it, you don't. It's where the heck is it, right? It's always in your face, but when you need it, you can't find it nowhere. I want to get this garden going. And it's a nice, it's just partly cloudy. I don't think it's raining. I need a water bottle. Sometimes they spawn on them shelves. Looking under trees for fruit. I wasn't really looking in these houses. Mosing. Not much of a rifle person, but I will give credit where credit is due. How about that? That's a pretty good darn gun. I've been cut down many times by that sucker. Cut down. Sometimes they spawn. Water will spawn on this table. You play long enough, you know the spawns. Looks like today is not our day, but how have I not died of dehydration? The fruit. That's gonna be your one of your biggest assets when you can't get to water. As that will keep you satiated. Oh, that's the repeater. Which is actually, that's another thing that's really good. Gas stoves are spawning galore. Which I don't have a pot yet, so. Combat knife, man. That dropped her quicker than the farming hoe did. Oh boy, look at that. That ruined and messed up my darn host. Look at we got a repair kit though, luckily. And we got duct tape, repair the clothes. There we go. Alright. Like my kit's looking pristine, my holsters. Boom. All right. Barber, that's the bed I dropped in here for the farming hoe. Ain't that something? All right, let's we got in here. We got anything? No. Hang. Oh, 2 pairs. I think it's the same pairs that been there. All right, let me try. I'm gonna try this over here. Nope. I think those pairs were there last time. Pepper. Cut out the seeds. Pepper's bad, rotten, but the seeds aren't. Nature's greatest, man, I'm telling you. The Ability to reproduce. Badly damaged. Grab a... I find the Vega though. Trying to think, what else could I drop though? Could drop keep this, drop bandages. I could just go ahead and eat this. $45 minutes. I'm gonna eat this and keep the seeds. Because I can always plant and then get more food. And some people don't travel, they just eat as they go. Very little food, probably only travel, they'll travel with what you start with, one piece. They don't even carry a bunch of food around. The lightweight people, I'm not the only one. But at the same time, like I said, most people play like a packed mule, so they carry a shit ton of food, ish ton of weapons, really weighing them down, and that's how you start to get shooting, and you want to chase someone down and finish the job. You can't catch them. I'm telling you, if you play like this, they're not going to be able to catch you. You got too much stamina. And then to throw it, if you had a EpiPen in this game, the yellow pen, give you infinite stamina for what? What was it, 20 seconds? Between what, 10 and... I mean, how long is it? About 15 to 30 seconds, I think. It's not long because it'd be too OP if it was. It's seconds. It don't last for minutes. It lasts for seconds. And I have all this stamina to boot. Please. Oh, that's a zombie. That's part of the reasons why, well, like I said earlier, when I made a tactical retreat, they couldn't come after me. They could, but they wouldn't have caught me. They'd have to keep stopping and shooting, and I'm still running because I got all this stamina. I would have gotten away, and the car actually can't make it up no mountain. I went up a mountain. It wasn't just some hill like this where they'd follow you and run you down with a car. It was up one of those steep mountains, and it had rocks. They couldn't follow me. So they tried, sniping me, and they had the advantage. I had a shotgun and the M-lock, but I can't remember if I had the M-lock yet. I had a shotgun. It's been a while since that episode happened. I think I did, but I'm like I said in that episode, they have the advantage. This game is realistic. You got to weigh your options and disadvantages and advantages. It's like even animals know how to pick their fights, and we're at the top of the food chain. We have more, we can understand things more and reasoning and things like that versus animals and animal instincts. But like I said, an animal smart enough to pick its fights and pick its prey and, realizes the advantages of what it has and what it doesn't. Animal knows when it's the apex predator. A shark knows it's a shark. The apex predator of the sea. So it's like you have to know when to retreat. There's nothing wrong with retreating. Do not listen to anybody being an a-hole who watches your video or something like that and says, "Ha ha, pussy, why'd you run?" Or or more than likely it's gonna come from someone in game. Let me rephrase that, not someone watching it. And that's more of a response you're gonna get in game if they have their mic plugged in. Stop running. Turn around. Come back, pussy. Don't fall for it. Follow your gut. Usually it's never wrong. It's when you overthink and procrastinate and don't follow it, you're wrong. Living proof of that. I should have followed my mind or followed my gut instinct. I chose to go against it and made the wrong choice. But like I said before, there's nothing wrong with the tactical retreat. I don't care what anyone says. It's about the advantages and disadvantages. One of the main ways you will win in this game, but it's not the only way, is to find a unfair disadvantage. Like if you had the Mosin with a scope on it up there, look at my setup, which the AK can hit you from here. It can. Probably would have to aim up a little bit because bullet drop, but it can hit you from here. This cannot, I don't think. If I had a scope on it, I would have to move in probably about right there to hit you. But you would have it with this pistol out. You would have the advantage because I have to switch weapons. I don't have to. You know what I mean? An unfair disadvantage. See how it's open out here, and you have a scope, a rifle. I have to zigzag, and it's nowhere to hide, except for ducking trees and stuff. But this is the only option I would have. See what I mean? You. That's what I mean. An unfair advantage. You would win. Nothing I could do. I'd go down swinging because I got weapons. That's what. I always go down swinging. You have weapons. You're cornered like a cornered fox. A cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal. You just might win. Don't ever feel bad like, oh man, I'm just gonna give up. Don't do that. You just might win. You just may end up, because I've been that lucky noob or potato. You have good loot, but since I'm not a PvP person, my PvP skills aren't that good. They're good, but they're not, I'm not like super freaking good at the game at PvP. Now for me to do that, to get good, I would have to, someone else have a pro tip, yeah. For you to get good at PvP, Raven, you're gonna have to engage in PvP more. You're gonna have to get into gunfights. That's the only way you get good at the PvP aspect of the game, which is true. So I don't play on Livonia like that anymore, so I'm not actively searching out PvP. But either way, I'm going to get good at it over time, and it'll just be slower than the average DayZ player or the DayZ player who looks for PvP. That's all. Avoid it when you can avoid it, but if you can't avoid it, let's go. You win, boom, more XP. You lose, boom, XP. It's experience no matter which way, but you get more experience when you're losing because you learn from the mistakes. I feel like, yeah, you get more experience when you lose. Even in life, you learn more from the L's than you do from the W's. But anyway, like I was saying before, unfair advantage. You create an unfair advantage, and you will win 90% of the time because it's an unfair advantage. They'd have to get lucky to win. Not saying they won't, which they can do with this game, but more than likely they won't. Like I said, look at this open area with a scope. Way back there, you'd have the advantage. How am I going to fight you with what I have? Even if I had a scope on an AK, I don't think I'd be able to hit you way back there when you're using a high-powered sniper rifle. I can gun people down at like 300 yards. It's, So you can't be mad. That's why I don't get mad anymore. Unless they legitimately cheat, lag switch or freeze the game, and then you log back in, all your stuff is gone. Because the server got confused and the server's trying to play catch up, and you're still there dead. You've logged out, but your character's still there, and then they managed to kill you and take all your stuff. But they cheated that way. A thing called lag switching. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that. That's like back in the day. People used to do that on Modern Warfare. Saints Row 1. You guys played the first Saints Row. And so since 2006, they would lag switch, and there was a way where if you had like the machine pistol, the tech, you shoot the speakers down, and you could freeze your opponents out of the game, and it would give you a W. Crazy, right? People would do that stupid shit. Tell you what else they do. They A-tab. It was some type of glitch in the game where once you fired around, boom, boom, if you hit the A button on here, it's to switch settings for your automatic and semi-auto. But on there, it was the reload button. If you A-tabbed, your gun would do more damage. AK or M16, whatever you had, the AK or M16 or machine pistol, whatever you had, it would do more damage by you A-tapping. It was some type of weird glitch in the code or whatever, which I don't know if they ever patched. Because it was still there when I had stopped playing it and moved on. Once Call of Duty 4 hit, people pretty much slowly moved on. People were hopping off Halo to play Call of Duty 4. That was so revolutionary. I couldn't believe that. T-shirt. I don't know if I even want to. It's gray. Gray. We'd be wearing gray and green. It's gray or is it white? Let me see. I don't know if. I think it's gray. White. You can see the shirt is the same, but see that the. Let me see if it affects my. I wasted my a repair thing with that shirt. But the shirt looks cooler. I like the short sleeves and the black gloves and stuff like that. But the sweater. I didn't compare them before. It didn't hurt my stamina, and I have better insulation. I'm warmer. So the sweater is still lightweight, actually. Lightweight. Insulation hasn't really gone anywhere. I don't really know what I want to do. Might switch to the I usually do. But, I mean, if the T-shirt's already dirty. It's not like pristine white. So I just wasted my darn repair slots with that shirt. It's not pristine, so I think it's like dingy. I like the crisp, pristine white one. White T-shirt, so we'll keep this. It's hard for me to decide because, see, a sweater is warmer. Like the pea coat. It's like the best coat for warmth. Like the pea coat, but in a shirt. It's less slots, but in a shirt form. So that's hard to beat. That's why it's hard for me to make a decision. Usually I just dump and go right to the T-shirt, but it's like, man, shoot. Ain't nothing even in there. Alright. I can't remember if that door was locked the first time I came through there. it's hard for me to make a decision. Well, we'll come across more t-shirts. Well, I might switch to a black one, or I might switch to a white one. That white one's good. I'm gonna put a garden down. It might, hopefully it rains. If it don't, I don't want to lose. I don't want to fill the darn plot up. I log off and lose it all. I might check back later and see what happens. I'll put a few in there. If I don't lose it all. Convoy spawned. I'll try my luck and see if we can find a Vega. Might find a Vega, we might not. Convoy spawn. We might luck up and find a Vega here too. I felt like I found one here once before. If not, we'll try and bend Rehoboth. Silence M-lock to really silently take all of them down. We'll do it this way. So we got some freaking butt stock. Two slashes. Come on. Losing blood. Quick. Okay. Where you at, huh? I'm about 39. Oh my God. Try to find a Vega. On him. Does that still work? Remember if you had something in your hand that would do extra damage? Had these beans in my hand. I don't know if that setting would still work. That big old backpack. Jacket. That it? Ghillie suit. Crud. Oh my god. Oh, that's nice. Both my... Okay, lightweight buttstock. Got something out of it. I don't have nothing to put the darn goggles on. Darn it, that was a waste. I just wasted my freaking... Wasted. Back dead. Nope, no Vega. No freaking Vega. All that for nothing. See, that's the part that can kind of piss you off. But the silver lining, try to see the positive. Take it as a positive. At least we made it out of there alive. The last time I had that encounter, you guys remember I didn't make it out alive. I made it about right there. Tried to make rags. It was capri pants in there. I remember seeing capri pants and it was gone. Which means that someone came in there quick. I made it to about right there, collapsed, and then you died. I think whoever was in this house got me, because do you die that quick from blood loss? I know you pass out, because one time I kept passing out. But I don't know, man. It's can't really remember. I'm gonna put this up here in the room. Go ahead and make that garden. Sometimes it won't. The seeds won't stay. I think somebody said you put too many in there at one time. That's why. Let's put some pumpkin in. And I'll put pumpkin, tomato, pepper seeds badly damaged. Sometimes this area, it gets a good rain. Sometimes. Let's have ourselves some lunch. It's also a good option here. That denim jacket keeping you warm. Take two hands. I ain't putting it on. Repair my freaking holster. Darn cargo pants are fucking ruined. That and there's something looking at town. I don't feel like going all the way back. Looking at that darn garage. Drum with no Vega. I gotta keep that because we come across a Vega, more likely it's gonna be badly damaged. So I want to repair it. Oh, I don't want to eat all my food. 17 out of 24. 11 out of 12. 18. Boom. So now we can, it's all on how you put things. Now we can carry this extra food. That's to open with a can opener. We done already damaged the darn can. Well, I probably did that beating on them during zombies. Oh, whoops. Let me, All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. My name is Raven from the Sky. If you enjoyed the episode, drop a like and subscribe to the channel and the series grow. Take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode, all right? Peace.